It is a Tuesday night fight between these two ball clubs, and we're bringing you all the excitement here on the 2K Sports Network. Jeannie Zelasco here in the Hardball Central Studios with Steve Fiziak to bring you the tale of the tape. Straight ahead, it's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Mike Mussina will get the nod for the New York Yankees in this one. His earned run average is slightly over 3.90. Will oppose him. He gets the start for the Chicago White Sox.
Well, Jeannie, I know this guy would like to put in a lot more innings than he did on his last start. A no decision on just 2 1/3 innings. He's looking to firm up his position in that starting rotation with this key performance tonight.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Welcome, everyone. This is John Miller alongside my longtime colleague, my good friend, Hall of Famer Joe Morgan, who also is an Emmy winner. Joe, before we get started, what do you make of the Yankees in this ball game today?
Well, they've been playing pretty well recently, 6-4 in their last 10 ball games. You know, if you play at that pace over the course of a season, you'll win 96 ball games. So you can't argue with that. We'll see how they play today.
Mike Mussina will be doing the pitching. Hitters with a .247 batting average against him.
Well, anytime you have Mike Mussina on the mound, your chances go up. This guy's been one of the best for at least a decade now. You can almost guarantee a quality start every time he takes the hill. And that can take.
Now he clobbers one deep to right field, way back there. Out of here, a home run.
Boy, that shows some strength to hit a hard pitch like that low and away and get the hit. That was a good pitch. It came in right where the catcher wanted it. Well, he challenged him with a get-it-in fastball that time, and he knocks this thing right out of the ballpark.
Yeah, that's he got it in all right. He got it into the bleachers. Now the lineup for the White Sox is sitting in that 6th spot. The bases are empty, nobody out. He delivers. A big swing on this one, deep to right field. Gone, a solo homer. A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
If you're not a hitter, you might feel sorry for the pitcher.
Well, you know, a guy hits a home run, and that's always big. And that pitcher's job, though, is to forget all about that and just to focus on the next hitter. And I don't know if he did that here, Joe.
I don't think so, John, because a lot of times it happens that way. When you're still thinking about the last home run, you make another mistake, and there goes the second one.
Let's take a look at how they line up on defense. Base is empty, nobody out. First pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 the count, and Mussina lets it fly.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Number 8 steps to the plate for the first time in this one. 1 out. Gone, a home run. And that puts a little more padding in the lead. Suddenly they're up by 3.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. You'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Hansen getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, you've got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
Jason Bay was acquired by the Pirates in the deal that sent Brian Giles to San Diego, and what an acquisition it has been He continues. Swung on and lined to right field. Makes its way through for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out. Hansen is coming in now to pitch in relief. He did not have a victory last year.
Yeah, and I think you had to get this starter out of here. He just did not have his good stuff today, John.
One out, man on first. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Over the wall, gone. A 2-run homer. And with that 2-run homer, they have built a 5-run lead. Jackson ready to step in now. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive deep right field. Abreu is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Number 30. First pitch, here it comes. And he's in there at second. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Perry, he wants this one up and in and make that hitter very uncomfortable. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Cano's up with it. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. The White Sox really break this thing open, putting a 5 spot on the board in this half of the inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Chicago White Sox are leading 5-0. Number 25 will be throwing his first pitch of the game here in a moment. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Number 35 is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out. Here's the batting order for the Yankees. Johnny Damon is batting second. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. And Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
One on, 1 out. Now a throw over. A little bit close that time, but he's back in there.
Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. but sometimes you're able to lay off of it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Gets the call at the knees, and that evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. That one gets through and for a base hit.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
One out, runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley looking for a low one here. He's at the belt. The 1-0 swing and a liner back up the middle. That looks like a base hit.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy.
Gojira Matsui had an injury-plagued season with the Yankees. He missed most of the year with a broken wrist. But this guy is one of the most productive hitters in baseball in health.
And he's a great situational hitter.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center. And this one's through into the gap. And this could chase everybody home. No play at the plate. He comes across to score. And he'll stop at second with a 2-run double.
Well, the story in this game, at least in the early going, has been about the bat. And they cut the lead here in the first inning.
Yeah, they needed to cut into that lead, Joe, and just try and stay within striking distance in this game.
And even more importantly, they put an answer to the offensive explosion in the top of the first inning right away.
He kicks, he throws. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1. There's a swing and a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. To the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby. And safe at home, in there with plenty of room to spare. Bay pulled this one down, and Joe, I didn't think this thing was coming back.
I don't think so either, John. This ball's going to clear the wall, no question about it. But he never loses sight of it, and he's able to put himself in position to go up and bring it back. That was a great play.
Phelps is a scholar athlete. He actually graduated 4th in his high school class, where, of course, he also was one of the very best in athletics. Bradley keeps his target down, but also away this time. He throws a fly ball. Number 35 puts it away, and the side is retired. The New York Yankees pick up 4 hits in the inning and push across 3 runs. We'll go to the top of the second. The White Sox on top, 5-3. The top of the order is due up next. Pawlowski will be the first man up. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Hansen, his throw, not in time. And that'll be an infield single.
Well, as a batter, your job is to get on, period. And that's what he does here. He drops this one down the line, legs it out. That's smart baseball.
Number 16 will be the batter. He homered back in the first. Nobody out and a runner at first. And a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He delivers. This one swung on and hit in the air. Gone! A 2-run homer. And with a 2-run big fly, they have doubled their lead up to 4.
Well, sometimes guys like the look of the pitch, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he He thought he was going to get a fat one on that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall.
Number 35 will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Base is empty, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1.
The pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Damon is in his tracks as he puts this one away. Number 8 will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. Tell it goodbye. Well, now they just keep padding on to it. The solo homer makes it a 5-run lead.
John, I like this guy's swing. You know, he drove this over the right field wall and had just enough to get there.
I didn't think it was going, but the way the right fielder went back on it, I thought he had a play on it, but it just wouldn't come down.
Well, the hitters are so strong today, they don't have to get all of it.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Vizcaíno
Getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, you've got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
Nobody on base with 1 out. Here's the pitch.
just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a curveball in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Minkiewicz from his knees. Got him. What a play. Vizcaíno
is being called on now to pitch. He was a 4-game winner last year.
Well, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They will have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be really tough on a staff.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Popped way up there on the infield. Perry is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. They strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. On now to the last half of the second. The White Sox lead 8-3.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Derek Jeter
is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a base hit.
He stops at first with the single. One man on, nobody out. He delivers.
Called a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's getting some encouragement here from the crowd. It's nice to see the fans are still paying attention.
Out of here! A 2-run homer. Well, they still trail by 3 runs, but that 2-run homer makes it look a little bit more doable.
When the manager goes to the bench, this is exactly what he's looking for.
Well, you need experienced guys on that bench. You need that deep depth in big situations to pull a bat off the bench who can deliver for you, and that's what he's got here.
And he has to stay focused while you're sitting on the bench, and that's exactly what he did.
Jeter will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to right.
That should be a base hit.
The first pitch was a fastball, and he liked what he saw, and he singled one to right field. Nice swing on that one.
Johnny Damon
At the plate. This past season, he hit .284. His career average is .289.
He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it.
Well, John, they've got a lot of speed over at first base right now. It might not be a bad idea to try to swipe a base and get that runner in scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field.
At the wall, and he makes the catch. He brought that one back into the yard, robbing him of a home run.
Jackson
Goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second it leaves the bat. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Abreu will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
Man, this ballpark is really rocking. The home fans refuse.
He's running, heading for second. And he is out, trying to take second.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
And this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield.
Number 25
is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The New York Yankees strike for a couple to draw a bit closer. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The White Sox are out in front, 8-5.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Jackson
Coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate. He kicks, he throws.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Missed with the fastball outside that time. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a foul bounced off to the right. Perry
Telling him he wants this ball up in the zone.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Cano.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Base is empty. 1 out. Here it comes.
First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1. There's a bullet towards third.
It's a real nice play at third. That can be a very difficult play.
Yeah, I mean, that ball is traveling 100, 120 miles an hour. You're only 90 feet away. That gets there in a hurry.
And at third base, you really just have time to react. You do not have time to chase it.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Matsui is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. So they go down quietly. And we move on now to the home half of the third.
The Chicago White Sox are leading
8-5.
the middle of the order. The 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Hideki Matsui
Is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
Number 16. And he throws on to first for the out. One away. Matsui will be the batter. He doubled home a couple of runs his last time up.
1 out, none on.
Looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
As the ball hit high and deep left center field. This ball is way back.
He's heading for third. The throw to third.
And he's in there at third, well ahead of the play. He gets there. Wow. An inside the park home run.
Well, that's just a good at bat there, John. And now they're in a position to perhaps tie this thing up early in the ballgame.
Well, it'll take another couple of hits maybe, but these guys look like they're going to make a game of this one.
At this point in the ballgame, you just want to give yourself a chance to come back.
Cano gets his first look in this one. 1 out, nobody on. He delivers.
Looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. Bay is there, and he puts it away. Perry will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
On the ground to second.
Number 8 throws to first in time for out number 3. The New York Yankees narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead it 8-6.
Top of the lineup coming up next. Pulowski will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
This slider had the bottom drop out too much, and it also was outside for a ball.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. Abreu is right there, and he puts it away. Number 16 will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Base is empty. 1 out. He deals.
Hit in the dirt. Jeter. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch to him. And that's down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perry
Wants the ball low, maybe even down around the ankles this time.
swing and a fly ball heading towards the corner in right. It's off the right field wall.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Number 8 will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. Into the alleyway, and he'll likely get extra bases on this one. He's throwing to the plate. He's in there safely with the run. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI. Bay will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 down and a runner on second. A throw back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Slider in there for a called strike. Perry wants this ball clearly down and away from the hitter. Pitch on the way. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Abreu is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The White Sox score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We go to the last of the 4th. The White Sox have the lead 9-6. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Derek Jeter is due up third. He's got to be in the pitcher's mind right now. He'll be up third in the next inning.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because
there's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. And 1 man down now. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. A check swing, and now they're going to appeal that call to the third base umpire. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. And he went around with it. It's a strike. The third base umpire said he went around on that one. He checked his swing, but they want to see if he really did hold up in time. And ruled a swing by the umpire, who said he went around on that one. Good circle change that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, very close, but now it's a full count, 3-2. Bradley wants him to get that ball right there in the outside corner at the knees. Swung on and grounded towards the hole, number 30. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Jeter, with a single as last time, will be the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. He reaches for that one, and he's behind now, 0-1. The pitch. A check swing, but they're going to appeal that call. And apparently he went around with that one. That's the umpire's ruling. So that is a strike. Hit sharply toward the hole. Pulowski makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And they're gone in short order here. 4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium. The Chicago White Sox are leading 9-6. Lined up the middle. Makes its way through for a base hit. It rolls all the way to the wall. And the throw to second. And he is safe at second base.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning.
No outs, runner at second. And he delivers. A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. Abreu at the warning track as he makes the catch.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
1 out, a runner on third. First pitch to him. This one is hit way up there, and it'll stay in the infield. Britton is there, and he makes the catch.
2 outs, a runner 90 feet away over third base.
First pitch, here it comes.
He does a good job here painting that outside corner, and it's definitely in the strike zone. But maybe just a little too low for the hitter to swing at.
On the way.
Slider in the dirt, but a good block by the catcher. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
He's at the belt. Now the 2 is a swing and a line drive. Jeter. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The White Sox get no runs on a hit, and they strand a man at third. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The White Sox lead 9-6.
The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up.
Bobby Abreu
Is always a tough hitter to battle with, and he's coming up second.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Line shot into center field. Number 35 is right there, and he hauls it in. Abreu will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Nobody on base with 1 out. He throws.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 3, so it's 3-0, and the very selective Abreu. We'll see what the manager wants him to do here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Hit to the ground, up the middle.
Number 16. On to first. 2 down.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out.
Base is empty, 2 down.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Here's Thornton's 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground.
Number 16. Throws to first, and the side is retired. And they go down in short order. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox are out in front 9-6.
And for those of you just joining in, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And the top of the order is coming up. Pulowski will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow. The pitch.
Swing and a grounder to first. Minkiewicz. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
I like the nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
Number 16 will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. On the ground to third. Cairo on to first for out number 2.
Nice play by the third baseman, and he comes up throwing the first and is able to retire the runner.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He kicks, he throws.
One thing you're always trying to do as a pitcher is mix your speed and your location. So with that in mind, he might bring this one inside.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Damon puts it away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. On to the bottom of the 6th. The White Sox on top, 9-6.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Hideki Matsui
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way.
A smash toward the hole.
Number 8. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
1 out, nobody on.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Bradley looks for him to make that pitch right there in the outside corner at the
Swing and a line drive.
The dive, and what a spectacular play. Number 16 with just a sensational play. Let's watch it again.
Well, you aren't going to see too many plays better than this one. He's on this thing from the instant it leaves the bat and just reaches his arm out and comes up with the grab.
First pitch to him.
There's a ground ball.
Number 16 throws on to first in time to retire the side. That inning didn't last long. On to the 7th inning we go. The White Sox lead it 9-6.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Number 8 will be coming up in the next inning, and they'll have to deal with him somehow.
He squares around, bunts at it, and misses for a strike.
He throws.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Harry sets his target down around the knees, maybe a little below the knee. He's way down there. Ground ball up the middle. Cano.
And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. Bay will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
1 out, nobody on. He throws.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Damon is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch. Bradley will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. This is swung on and a liner.
And it's through there into left field. Jeter.
And he's in there easily.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Bradley
Gets his 3rd hit of the game, and I think that means we've got a progressive power performer on our hands, Joe.
Well, he certainly had a hot bat today. 2 hits is already a good game, so in my books, anything beyond that is just icing on the cake.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch fastball way out of the zone for ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield.
Britton
Is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit and 1 man left on.
time of the 7th inning stretch here at Yankee Stadium.
The White Sox on top, 9-6.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Derek Jeter
is coming up 3rd in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter. Here it comes. There's a high drive hit deep into left field. This ball is way back. Gone! A home run! Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction. Now trailing by 2. Nobody on base and no outs.
First pitch to him. Pops him up. Number 30 is right there to put it away. Jeter will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
1 out, none on.
It's a 2-run game, and the fans here.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 16.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the horse out at first.
Damon will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Swung on. That ball is hit pretty well. Out there into deep left center field. Oh, and it comes off the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. So here we go, Joe. A big moment. Pitcher, batter. They're the only 2 guys who are important at this moment.
Well, and we're going to find out who's the best in this situation.
Abreu
Steps in with an opportunity to come through now with a big 2-out base hit.
And this is a clutch situation here, John. 2 outs, his team down by 2 and a runner on second. If you want to be successful in this league, you've got to come through in situations like this. A big fly here would tie this thing up.
Now with 2 down in the inning, they're going to put him on free of charge.
I don't understand this move at all, John. You've already got 2 outs in the inning. This guy isn't a world-class hitter, so it's just puzzling to me why they put a man on in this situation.
and he dives back safely.
2 down, runners at first and second. He throws.
Swing and a liner to left. Bay has got it, and the side is retired. The Yankees narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
The White Sox have the lead.
9-7. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
And he's in there at second with nobody out. Nobody out, the runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in time.
John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal.
And that's outside, ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field.
And it skips past him, and that's going to be an extra base hit. He flips it over to second. And he is safe at second, just ahead of the play there.
Back-to-back hits here to start the inning as they look to add a little cushion in the late innings.
Watch out now, Joe.
Farnsworth
Is faced with 2 men on, nobody out. And what do you think, Joe? What do you see him doing here?
Well, this late in the ballgame, John, they can't afford to give up any more runs. In order to prevent another run from scoring, they might want to adjust their infield.
Now a swing of the ball is hit high in the air to right field. This one is really struck well. Home run, a 3-run shot. A 3-run homer and a 2-run lead in a tight ball game. Suddenly it's a 5-run lead, starting to look a little more lopsided.
Myers
Will be brought into the game now to pitch.
He was a 1-game winner last year. Number 16 will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Base is empty, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball.
Out of here, a home run. A solo shot. Everything's going their way right now. A solo homer, and suddenly they lead by 6.
And John, that home run brings him within 1 of the single-game home run record. He is just having a great night tonight. He's seeing the ball well and making good contact.
Number 35 comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side. Base is empty, nobody out, and he delivers.
And he can't make contact on the bunt attempt. It's a strike. Perry
Moves his target over to the inside.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Matsui is right there as he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
He checked his swing, but now they're asking for an appeal. A swing, that's the ruling. He rules it a swing, and there was no hesitation in that call either.
Man, what a sequence. 3 pitches in a row, and he's out.
Yeah, as a pitcher, you can save it.
Bay will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
2 outs, nobody on.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Cairo throws on to first, and the side is retired. But not before they tally 4 times thanks to a couple of big flies in the inning. Here come the Yankees in the home half of the 8th. The White Sox are out in front 13-7.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Hideki Matsui
Will be the first man up. Here's the pitch.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but he got away from it.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Change up just off the corner. Now he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Number 35 is in his tracks as he puts this one away. And he gave that one a pretty good ride, but unfortunately for him, there's a lot of room out there, and he is retired.
Base is empty, 1 out.
Tough pitch for the hitter. Ball down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Change up just off the corner. Now he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way.
A ball hit high and deep to left center field. This ball is way back there.
Number 35 is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Perry will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty, 2 down here. John Garland delivers. Swing and a high drive, carrying deep to right center field, and it hits up off the wall. Then he throws to second. He's safe. He just beat the play at second. Let's check out how the team has been doing on the hit tracker, Joe.
Well, this is a true spray chart, John, because the guys have been hitting the ball all over the field. And when you do that, you're going to find lots of holes.
Minkiewicz will step in. He homered back in the 7th inning of this ball game.
Two outs and a runner on second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he's out. He made the dive, but could not get back to the bag in time. He deals. There's a swing and a line drive. And he's got it. What a play.
That's a great play at shortstop. He makes it look like a routine play, but it was a lot more difficult than that.
Yeah, you get a little stinging sensation in the hand when the ball is hit that hard at you.
Yes, it does.
One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the way.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with the fastball.
One ball, one strike, the pitch. Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Parry gives his target low and on the inside part of the plate to this batter. Oh, man, didn't miss by much, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here he comes. Swing and a liner to left. Matsui is there, and he makes the catch.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
2 outs, nobody on. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Parry sets his target on the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. And whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. And it drops in for a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Number 30 has really struggled at the plate. He's hitting the ball all over the lot, but everybody always seems to be there to catch it.
Well, John, that's frustrating as a hitter. He's making good contact. He's hitting the ball all over the field where he's supposed to, and he can't buy a break.
Garland gets his first trip to the plate right now. 2 down, a runner at first. The pitch. There's a swing, and the ball hit well. Dead straight away center field. Damon is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs on 1 base hit, and a runner left at first. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Chicago White Sox are leading 13-7. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Derek Jeter, always a hitter to watch, and he'll be coming up 3rd in the inning. First pitch, here it comes. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Bradley wants this ball to be on the outside part of the plate. Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. Bay goes over and puts it away. Myers will get his first plate appearance of the game right now. Nobody on base with 1 out. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. And it is starting to head out toward the wall, and he's thinking extra bases. And the throw to second. He slides and safe.
This one catches a little too much of the plate, and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
1 out, a runner on second. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Number 30. Damon will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
Runner on second, 2 down. Pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a liner to right center.
And that goes through a base hit.
The slider that time, he had a good leg break on it, but he's able to stay right on it and get a base hit.
2 men on, 2 men out.
Had a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on the way.
John, that's where you want to throw that sinker. Get good tumbling action and move it down and away.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
That looks like a base hit. 1 run is in. A run scores as he gets the RBI single. Bayless getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, he's got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
2 men on, 2 men out.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. A throw back to second, but he's back in time.
2 down, runners at first and second.
John Garland delivers. Fastball in the dirt that time, and he lays off. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. Now the 1-1 pitch, right back to the mound. Number 16.
And on to first for out number 3, and this ball game is over.
The Chicago White Sox
Win this one on the road, and they did it. They got their big bats speaking loudly here in the visiting ballpark.
And John, when you're away from home, you need to come out swinging and hope to take the home team crowd out of the ball game, and they were able to do that today.
Number 16 certainly was not alone in having a great game at the plate, but out of everyone, we feel he is the most deserving of our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Well, the power stroke was just locked in today. All game long, he really made them pay for pitching to him. Maybe they'll think twice next time before they face him. In any event, he's easily our player of the game.
So that ought to just about do it for us. So until next time, John Miller for Joe Morgan and our entire 2K Sports crew saying thanks for being with us this evening.